Hey guys, Siobhan here. So I don't know if you've ever heard that quote, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But I remember when I first heard that, I thought, wow. And I'm not saying that I completely agree with that, but I think there's some truth in the fact that it's important to surround yourself with people who are encouraging, because the people who you have close relationships with are the people who are going to affect your social life, your hobbies, and even your personal growth. And today I want to talk about a specific subset of your relationships, and that's kindred spirits. I want to talk about finding your kindred spirits, how you can find them, how you can really plug into that community. And I'm talking about kindred spirits in an artistic sense today, so people who really share your creative hobbies and interests. So the first step in finding your creative kindred spirits is narrowing your focus. The word artist is a very broad term, and it's a huge community. You want to think about the communities inside the artist community that you would like to join and support and be supported by. So if you like painting, try and think more specifically, I would really like to learn more about watercoloring. Or if you like photography, same thing applies. Think about maybe nature photography. Narrow your focus, and that'll help you identify a niche that you can get comfortable with and meet people and make those real relationships with. The second step is researching communities. You've decided, for example, that you want to learn more about watercoloring. You want feedback, you want to share your pictures, and you want to critique other people, get some tips and tricks. You need to find out where people are gathering online. And to do this, the internet is your best friend. Use Google, use Facebook, use Instagram, use any social media you can think of. Look up hashtags, for example, hashtag watercolor, and use what you find to see what other hashtags there are out there. And that'll be sort of like a domino effect. You'll see where people are gathering online, and you'll get to know a little bit more about those communities. Step 3 is a really important part of this process. You need to decide how much you want to invest in the groups that you've found. So for example, you might have a really tight-knit group of close friends and you might not need that type of support. You might just want a broader group that gives you advice on your specific art form. Again, to go with the watercoloring example, maybe somebody who can give you feedback who understands how watercoloring works. Or maybe you actually want to make really close, tight-knit friends in these communities. Well, depending on what you want from them, you need to invest accordingly. If you want to become sort of a well-known figure, you need to show up and you need to give feedback. Don't just accept people's praise or criticism. You need to be involved as a member in the community. When you do that, you'll start to form those ties that you've been looking for. The artist community is vital to broader society. Artists generate change, they tackle difficult issues, they inspire creativity. At Pixite, we have different artist communities based on our apps. So there's the in-app galleries for both Pigment and Assembly, and we also have hashtags that go with each app, which you can search on social media and see what users have been sharing, and you can also share your own work. So use the hashtag Zinnia app, hashtag Assembly app, hashtag Union app to check out what other people in the community are doing. Finding your kindred spirits ultimately means finding people who get you. Have you ever sat next to someone at a party and realized you had nothing to say to them no matter what topic came up? Finding your kindred spirit is the opposite of that. It's finding people who want to talk about that obscure film director that you love, or who understand why you spent an hour finding the perfect hue of yellow for your digital painting. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with, who are going to encourage you as an artist, encourage you as a person. And if you haven't found them yet, you need to start looking now.